Okay, we will continue adding the other feature that to complete this project. As you notice, the corners here, they are not sharp corners like that, and what we have is what we call fillet and round. So we have two dimensions. If you notice on handout sheet here, we have radius of both given 1.5 and 0.5, the differences would be 1. So that maintains the same uniform thickness. To do that, we prefer to do on the model. That's what I did not add on the sketch mode. On the model feature, we can have this completed without need to have sketch. The fillet allows us to do that by changing the radius to 0.5 for the inside one, by selecting the common edge, the edge that they are sharing, the line between each plane. If you select that line, on the sketch mode you select two lines. Here you select just one line, and then apply. And in the meantime, while the menu is still open, the fillet menu is still open, type 1.5 for radius and select the outside edge. From this view, you can still select the outside edge. If you move your cursor and you notice that's highlighted, just left click on that, and that completes your fillet and round. As you see, is much more efficient way to do the fillet on model feature. So we cancel this, and the last thing we're going to add to this model are the holes. And the hole is the same thing. We, rather than using the circle, we will use the hole feature on model face, and then we select the diameter. In this case is 1.5. Let me double check that, make sure they are correct. 1.5, 2x means 2 places, 1.5 diameter, and this one is 1, 2. So we select 1.5 and pick location, and then select this arc to make sure that the location is perfectly concentric with this existing arc in this case. So they are concentric with that. So we have to define size and location. Size is defined with 1.5, and location is perfectly center of the arc. Same thing, we can continue on this side by selecting the same arc, and then that gives us the center of the arc, and apply. We repeat this for this face. To add hole here, we change the diameter to 2. I type in 2 units for that, and the same way select the concentric relations and apply. That completes our model. The next we need to add modeling information by going to Annotate tab. On top you select Annotate tab and select General Note. You have been doing this for volume. Now we can add mass on this particular case, add it to the information. Select the corner that you want to start. Normally I like to pick on this upper left corner. You can pick any corner, and then you select the physical properties model and select the mass for this one, and then select the Add Text Parameter tab. And also you may want to add another note in the beginning of that bracket saying mass equal to, or mass colon, somehow indicate the information you are given is mass equal to, and then apply. Then before apply, actually you want to add also volume if you like. Volume equal to, and then you select the volume for that. Apply. The next we are going to go to properties. However, we can also change the material on this menu here, as you notice on the upper on the top, there are two windows. One says appearance, and another one says generic, which is the material by default. We can also change here that, but I am going to go to properties because I need to update anyway. So this is probably the better place to change right now. Go to physical and then select the material. By selecting this, under the material there's a little window, a little drop down arrow, and pick the material from the list. In this case they call for stainless steel, and select that and apply. That completes our assignment, and the mass and volume information added to the model. Don't forget to save your work and close the program and then you submit the file.